Natasha Denona, you did that. Hello everyone, it's Mo. Welcome to today's video. Looky looky. It's always a good sign, right? Look at that packaging, I can't even get through the sentence. So cute. So today's video is all about Natasha Denona's newest 5 eyeshadow palette. This is the Coral palette. Beautiful packaging. And here is the actual palette. Beautiful. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do some comparison swatches. And then we will demo it on my eyes. So, come on. Let's get started. So I did purchase this from Beauties. It retails for $48 and you're getting 5 eyeshadows. I'll put the weight and all the details here. We have a shelf life of 24 months. This is made in Italy. So a brief description from the Beauties website on the Coral palette is that it's a 5-shade eyeshadow palette featuring the colors for every season. Coral. The Coral palette features exclusive coral shades offering a beautiful spectrum of duochrome, metallic, and matte finishes. With the same legendary pigment-packed formula you've come to expect, these shadows blend seamlessly to achieve ultra-pigmented, long-lasting looks. Very nice. Very nice. So this is what the packaging looks like. It is that nice high quality plastic. Here are the shades, and on the back you have all of the information, shade names, and you also have these little holes that if you decide, hey, I want to pop these out, put them in my own palette, do my own thing, you are more than welcome to. So Lola here, she is a metallic finish. Dakota here is a matte finish. Abalone is a duochrome. Lyria is a matte, and Kai is a metallic. So let's go ahead and swatch these. I'm just going to do finger swatches over my arm. No primer, no fuss, no mess. And then we will dabble in to my little collection here. I pulled out the ones that I first glance thought maybe I saw a color that's similar. And let's see. So I'm going to quickly give you a little size comparison. This is the standard 5 eyeshadow palette. This is a mini. This is Sunrise. A quick little size reference. I'm into little details like that, so I just thought I'd share it with you. Alright, let's get to swatching. So here she is again in all of her beauty before I swatch her. So let's start off with Lola. Lola is described as a warm raspberry with a metallic finish. Next up is Dakota, and she's described as a rust red with a matte finish. Now this center shade, I believe this is pronounced, please forgive me if I'm saying it incorrectly, Abalone, which is an iridescent pink with a duochrome finish. Ooh, that glided nice. That's described as a coral pink with a matte finish. Kai, K-A-I. This one is described as a coral champagne with a metallic finish. So here we are. Coral palette, freshly swatched. To the touch and just swipe application, they felt really good. The true test is always how they perform on the eyes, so we'll see. We'll get there. I'll go ahead and put timestamps down in the description box so that you can jump ahead if you'd like. But really quickly, I want to just do some comparison swatches. See if there are any shades that are in her current palettes that are identical or super similar for fun. I like the details like that, so that's why I share them with you. So this is, I think this was a holiday palette. Yeah, Aeris. So just by first glance, I thought these two shades looked very similar, and these two shades. So here's Dakota, and then Burnt Terracotta. They're similar, but for sure the one in the Coral palette's a lot darker. The undertones are different as well. So this is Lola. And then Red Bronze from the Aeris palette. Very similar, but they're not the same. This is another holiday palette. This one is the Joya. I don't think we have any dupes in this one. I think this is her older packaging. This is the, I guess this one's just called the number 8. That's what this one looked like. At first glance, I thought this shade and this shade looked very similar, but this one definitely is more pinky gold. And then I saw this shade was the metallic shade of this, but it's not. I thought this shade and this shade were similar, but this is definitely more champagne, so we'll take that off the list. So here's Camel and Coral side by side. I think it's fair to say there's no comparisons with these two, but they're both really pretty. Hello, Sunrise. So here's Lola. I see two shades that I want to compare between Lola. These two shades from this palette. Poppy, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what that says. I'm not going to try and embarrass myself. But let's swatch those two. So here's Lola. I'm going to do Poppy. And then this one. Phlox. Phlox. Start with Lola. Here's Poppy. And then that Phlox. Ooh. Very similar. I'd say we can take this one out. This has a very different undertone. These two, if I had to say, were comparable. These two. This shade, Lyria. I think the closest one I could find was Morgan. This one here. So I'm going to compare those two. Nope, totally different. This is pink from Coral, and this is definitely a peach. So here's the Coral palette, and then the Sunrise. Yeah, very different. They look similar in the pan, but obviously they are not. So I want to swatch Abalone from the Coral with Aster from Sunrise. Let's see. So this is Abalone and Aster. Abalone, Aster. Very similar, but this one has more like a blue, purple, green shift. This one's more purple and blue. But you could see where you would think they're very similar. These two look very similar, but upon further close-up investigating. This is definitely lighter and more orange, and this is a little warmer and deeper. I love this palette. This is my favorite Natasha Denona palette. This is the Sunset. Leave it to me to find a way to make my videos extremely long. But I hope you can appreciate, you know, my eye for details and little things like this. For this, I really feel like I've earned a thumbs up. Thanks. I thought Kai and Atmosphere looked pretty similar, so I'll swatch those. Kai from the Coral. And Atmosphere from Sunset. Definitely different. Yeah, I want to say that's really it. Everything else is very different. Tropic. Ooh. Peach Puff. Very similar. I think that's it. Wow. Here is Lyria from Coral. And Peach Puff from Tropic. Very different. Can't find anything I think is worth comparing to in this palette. So moving right along, let's look at Safari, see if we see anything. Obviously Safari's all matte. So, ooh, Tribe. No, Tribe is no. Tribe is way more Tribe than this guy right here. No, Tribe is definitely a different shade. Our last one is the Biba. No ma'am. Okay. Well, there's that. I'm very glad that I did do that. Did like a quick little comparison. And we are all comparison swatched. So we did all those comparison swatches with all the palettes that I had that I thought, you know, maybe. Alright, now that we have swatched this baby, warmed her up, let's go ahead and demo it on the eyes. So far I have my base makeup done. Foundation, concealer, powder. I actually used the tan palette today. She's so pretty. I only use these two shades down here. I used the bronzer and the highlight. And I did not put any product on my eye. I'm going to prime my eyes with my usual Marc Jacobs Undercover Perfecting Coconut Eye Primer. Everything I use is always listed down below if you're curious. And if I happen to forget, or I'm too excited and I'm talking too much and I forget what my whole purpose of this is, feel free to comment down below. Ask away. DM me on my Instagram. I'm cool like that. Nice and close. I've got my brushes here. I use a combination of Wayne Goss and Sonia G. Those are natural hair brushes, and they're really, really soft. For reference, let's go into Lyria, this one here, the Blender Pro from Sonia G. And I'm going to go into, let me show you as I go in. Ooh, little kick up, whatever, it's soft. And we'll see where we go from here. Going in for a little bit more product. And repeat. Okay, so I'm going to take this Sonia G Builder Pro and I'm going to try this shade Abalone. And then we'll go, and then I'll do the other eye with my finger and let's see. what it looks like with a brush. I'm going to do the other eye with my finger, and let's see which one we like more. Finger, obviously, I think is going to be more because it's warm. Going to have more impact. Okay, so this is what the brush looks like in that shade, and that's my finger. Now, let's even go a step further. Yeah, Builder Pro. Picking up product. And there's the product, and let's do a little spritz. Oh yeah. So it was like soft, medium, fine. I'm gonna take this Builder 3 from Sonia G into Dakota. There we go. Now I'll go back to that Wing Gloss fluffy brush and blend. I'm going to take my finger and kind of touch up the shadow. I'm going to take Kai, K-A-I, this shade here, and place that on the inner portion of my lid. Take a smudger brush and Dakota and smudge on my lower lash line. I'm going back into this. Going back in here. Of the 5 shadows, I used 4, and here we are. Let me just finish up really quick. Put something in the waterline, do a wing. I'm gonna pop on these lily lashes, do my lip, and I'll be right back. Wrap this video up with my final thoughts. So here is the look that I came up with. If you are interested in all the products I used on my face, I list them down in the description box, so you can check them out. 5 eyeshadows may not seem like a lot, but you can totally do quite a bit of looks with this. You can go dramatic and stay towards this end of the spectrum, or you can stay nice and soft and easy and everyday right here. But I like the palette. I think it's pretty, and I think it's a beautiful addition to my collection. My last Natasha Denona video, when I used the mini Tropic, I wasn't as, soaked about it, but I am happy with this one. As we're going into fall time, these are going to be great colors, but it's a beautiful transition with the lighter colors and the darker colors. It's a good mix. Yeah. So definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for welcoming me back after my crazy long break. I'm enjoying getting back into this routine. I'm at 3 videos a week. I'm really pushing and working hard to keep it that way. So with that said, you guys have a great day, a great night, a great weekend, a great week. I love you. Stay beautiful. I'll see you soon. Bye. And that's a wrap.